Hey, what is up guys? It is your voice Speed here, and today we are doing another episode of Guess the Rank. I'm super excited. We got some great games lined up here today where I will be guessing your rank. We're going to be focusing primarily on team fights and what people can be doing better in their team fights to make sure that they can win their pubs, and hopefully you can implement those tips into your own games as well. And guys, if you ever feel like you're stuck and you can't gain MMR, right now for half the price you can go get a gameleap sub. Half off. It is literally 50% cheaper. This deal is a limited time. It's only lasting, I think, for about a week. And so click the link down below right now if you want to get a piece of that action. There's so much good content over there. But yeah, like and subscribe for this video, and let's get into it. Alright, so getting right into it, let's just watch through a bit of your gameplay, see what's going on, and then we'll pick up a team fight. What the? What? I was rushing a heart? Why doesn't he just buy a mech? Like, doesn't he want to win the game? I don't know. All right, but first things first, let's look at a little bit of your score. CS 3-1, 149 CS. So you are farming quite a bit, which is good. This is an offlane Mars, by the way. We are watching Thwain. Is that your name? Thwan, Swans? I don't know. But let's get into the first fight. All right, so currently it looks like your team is going for some sort of mid-tier 1 push. The only thing I don't like about this play is that it's very obvious, right? So it's not that you can't make obvious plays in Dota. You can just run up to towers or gank people if you just think you're straight up stronger. But in this case, the game is about even, and I would imagine you guys largely feel that the game is even. And so when you make a play like this, even that Underlord just saw you, so you have to assume that the enemy team knows that you're going to be here. So jumping right here would just be a bad idea, for the most part, right? Especially considering they have an IO. Initiating on a core that you can't actually push away from the IO is often a bad idea. So I kind of hope you don't jump the jug like this. If I'm you in these team fights, I'm going to be going for the Treant, the Wind Ranger, or the IO likely. You could go for the Underlord as well, but for the most part, you just want to keep your team safe. So, okay. Use your W. W, bruh! What are you doing? What are you doing? What? Okay, so, guys, just a little refresher course on Mars for everyone who is a Mars player. This hero is very popular, by the way, right now. It's very strong, but the reason why you want to use your W is because it slows. And so the reason why you want to slow them is so that you can't miss your spear. So instead of going for this weird play, and I'll put it in normal speed, where he's just wasting the arena time, he needs to just use his W to slow down the win. And so yeah, in this case, it ends up not being a terrible arena, but definitely not an optimal arena. I will say that you are zoning out these heroes for your team quite well, which is good. I would even love to see you just continue to man up on them. That's totally fine. Okay, this fight's a bit weird. This is so funny. Oh no, you got silenced. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know why you're not casting your spells either. I feel like at this point you should just throw the spear at her, right? Just spear her or spear one of the enemy teammates. But yeah, this fight ended up not going too well. And you just went very far out there. There was no follow-up to your arena, which is bad, right guys? Anytime you're playing a team fighter such as Mars or Tide or Earthshaker, more often than not, you don't want to ulti unless there's follow-up. Unless you can solo kill them, which can be the case, but this Wind Ranger is very high HP. She actually is higher HP than I would expect. But yeah, nonetheless, you weren't able to kill her. The arena, there wasn't proper follow-up. Obviously, your Jakiro ended up getting silenced, so he couldn't drop his spells on top, and that's typically what you would want, right? So all in all, they saw this play coming. Because they saw the play coming, they were able to prep, and so I would have preferred if your team maybe smoked and wrapped around. Also, you took quite a while to cast your spells right here, so that's another thing you could fix. All in all, use your W, use your Q, and yeah, I'm gonna guess the rank. I want to cover as many people as I can in today's episode, so I still believe that your spellcasting was solid there. I like the fact that you were able to hit the spear. That just shows good, I don't know, coordination or mechanics. And so I'm gonna guess that this is Ancient 5. Oh, that AM is pretty decent CS. This is like mid-divine or Ancient 5, just based on the CS. I haven't looked at it totally, but for the few people I've clicked on, wow, Telgas 273. He's killing it. Okay, let's guess the rank. I'm gonna say Divine 1. Divine 1. And you are... Ooh. And Mars was... Ooh! Dang, son. Yeah, I'm the greatest. Let's go, guys. Man, I'm good. Sheesh. I'm broken. All right, let's get into the next one. So next up on the list, we have Syed HMG373. So you're playing Drow Ranger. First things first, Crystallis, not a fan usually. I mean, the reason why I say this is, especially when you have a Viper on your team or even a Veno, who can benefit from your passive, or your ultimate's passive, which is based upon your agility. Typically buying a raw DPS item like Chrysalis, well, it's not terrible, I'm just not a huge fan. I'm a much bigger fan, especially against a team comp like this that has so much physical damage, to buy a butterfly, right? So I'd love to see a butterfly, I'd love to see a hurricane pike, to disengage from the jug, to disengage from the wind, the huskar, whatever it is. Even a shadow blade. Now obviously I don't know the MMR of this game, I guess we'll see if it's low or high, but if it is low, I think Shadow Blade is just straight up broken on Drow, because cores almost never carry dust, and so it's essentially a get out of jail free card every single fight, as long as the support doesn't get on top of you. So, okay, fight breaking out here. Definitely want to see you lead with the Gust. Okay, leading with Gust. It's a bit slow, this whole process is a bit meh. So why I'm saying that is, you generally want to auto attack and then Gust, if they're not paying attention to you. Now, they aren't, so yeah, you do want to auto Gust, but let's say you just Gust right away, that's fine. But you are going way too close. Gust is actually a much further cast range than it allows you to cast it if you just like point and click. So you don't have to walk up this far because you are very, very close. You could Gust the Lion from like about here and then start hitting the Huskar. Because the key to playing Drow is playing max range, right? Right. That's just how the hero functions. You always want to be as far away as humanly possible. So you get way too close here. Still, this is fine. Gust in the multi-shot absolutely destroys the Lion. Pretty reasonable, but even there, your movement was a bit too forward for my liking. This happens with a lot of players where they always run forward, and in this case it makes sense. The Huskar was getting low and you tried to click him in the tiny toss and it kind of made you mess up, but just be careful because that little bit of movement forward will often get you killed and people don't even realize it. So okay, you're still popping off. Let's see, what do you do next? So right here, guys, for everyone watching, I'm guessing they pushed to tier 2 mid because that's what happens in 99% of pubs. But what players should do here is take Roche. Take Roche. There's a Huskar on the enemy team, a Jug, a Wind. They can take Roche, right? So you don't want to give them that opportunity, right? You also have a Drow, so you should take Roche. But yeah, this is the usual. So okay, I mean the push looks fine. It's not that this is bad, guys. Right here, it will be if they stay for too long. But it's not that this is bad. It's just that it's not Roche. Right? I'd rather have an Aegis. Aegis is broken. Having 2 lives on a Drow makes her completely unplayable. Ah, you just barely missed the Gust on the Jug, and this Omnislash is gonna kill you, I think. Oh my god, what is Jug doing? Why is Jug life? Don't tell me. Why is Jug spell life stealing? Don't tell me. Please say it's Vampire Fangs. Oh, okay. Thank god, I thought the Jug bought a voodoo mask. Oh no, see now what I'm saying is like right now, if they're good, they take Roche, right? Potentially. Okay, so now they're gonna push. And this is, I can just tell it's low more, like, you can just tell, guys. Also, oh my god! Oh, 1 point in Plague Ward! What the? Okay, but all in all, don't do that as Drow. Please don't just walk up to tier 2s like that. It's so dangerous, it puts you out of position. The enemy team can see you coming, so literally they're just gonna, walk up and cast all their spells on you like the Jug did, and you die. So that's kind of the best way to throw as Drow. You have to avoid that at all times possible, and yeah, buy Shadow Blade. Like that Jug, for instance, if you just have a Shadow Blade, you just walk away. You can actually you could have killed him, I'm not kidding. You Shadow Blade, you wait for the spin to end, you hit him out of the Shadow Blade, you Gust, bada bing, bada boom, and he's dead. But yeah, okay, I'm kind of ready to guess the rank. I can just tell by the movement. Also, your CS is a bit low. It is, like, just being straight up. It's not terrible, but you want it to be more around 200 right now. So, yeah, okay, let's get right into it. I think, I don't know, what do you guys think? I think this is like, I want to say Crusader, but I feel like maybe that's a bit low. Like, your item build is solid. It's solid. The broom handle at minute 27 is questionable, though. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I guess there's not that many better items, to be honest, right now, but you definitely want to take Vambrace. Like, this Vambrace should be yours, and you should be farming jungle right now to get more items, but okay. Oh, okay, that was quick strike. I'm gonna say that this is... I'm gonna say it's Crusader 3. That's what I'm going with. And Drow is... Oh! What? Harold, this is that low? Really? Are you a Smurf? I don't think you're a Smurf. Really? Harold, that's so funny. I can't... Is that actually what this is? Is this game... How bad is the CS? Jug's CS is pretty good. Is this guy a Smurf? Probably. But maybe not, because he's like losing games. I can't even tell. This bracket is so weird, guys. It's so weird. How does Jug have 260 CS in the Herald bracket? It's so weird. Okay, but my main points for you, Syed, if you're struggling in the Herald bracket and you need to get out, stop pushing towers, #1. That is the best advice I can give to any core. If you win a fight, go farm. You will win so many games with just that piece of advice. I know it sounds crazy. It's like, Speed wants us to AFK farm for 30 minutes. No, I just don't want you to walk up to a tier 2 when your team has half resources, half health. They're respawning in 10 seconds, so you're going to feed, because that's all these pubs are. Okay, let's get into the next game. All right, next up on the list, we have... What's your name? Young fellow? Rip Stout. Is it Rip Stout Shield? I can't check because then I'll see your rank. It is Rip Stout Shield. Rip Stout Shield. You're a bit late to the party, my man. I mean, it's been about 6 months. I feel like you should move on at this point. But hey, I won't judge you. Okay, ulti coming out. All right. You know, I'm fine with that. Reason being is that I assumed he still had Primal Split. So trying to secure the kill with your ultimate before he can get that off is totally reasonable. That is totally reasonable. Now the Morphling goes in. Okay, you're actually able to hit him with 2 globs. Let's see how this plays out. I personally probably wouldn't bother chasing the Morph. Only because, you know, assuming he's paying attention, you shouldn't be able to kill him, right? So right away, I would probably look more up, right? Okay, he actually has no wave for him, so you could stun him just for harass. Nonetheless, usually I wouldn't focus on harassing a Morph. Wait, what? 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 What rank is this? I can't look, but what? How does that work? That is like, it's the easiest stun in the game to react to. How do you possibly get hit? Okay, well, let's move on. So you eat up the Earth Shaker, pretty reasonable. That's actually a lot of minus armor. For everyone who forgot, this ability gives minus armor now, so the Shaker is actually almost negative armor. Very, very valuable, actually, so pretty good. It's gonna allow your team to easily clean him up. Very nice. Okay, Juggernaut coming in. I like that you kite out there. I also love your items. Big fan of this item build. So, yep, kind of liking everything that I see. Oh, nice cookie. Very good synergy with the Prophet there. Honestly, this whole fight is pretty clean. The whole Morphling thing is obviously very questionable, but that's not the Snapfire's fault, I guess. But, okay, let's keep going. So, another cookie opportunity maybe? No? Alright. Yeah, a very well played fight by Rest in Peace Stout Shield. So, let's go over one more fight just so I can see if that was maybe just... I'm not going to say a lucky fight because, you know, it's hard to play that well. It was very, very clean. Let's keep going. Oh, another cookie. Man, you are good at these cookies. The only reason why I'm saying that is I played Snapfire recently, and, you know, using cookie is a hard spell. It's sort of like using Inkswell on Grimstroke, and the reason why Grimstroke has a low win rate. It's just so hard to use Inkswell with people that, you know, you can't really immediately communicate with, at least well. So, yeah, just another nice cookie to set up onto the Tiny. Drop the urn. No need to glimmer yet. Oof, God, that Echo Slam. Glimmer, okay. Wow. Nice. Man, alright. Like, literally, guys, I am looking for things that he's doing, like, quite wrong. He's using his urn, he's using his spells basically off cooldown, he's using his E when he needs to. The Glimmer Keep usage was solid. Another cookie! Oh my god! He can't be stopped! What rank is this? I want to say this is like immortal spellcasting. At the same time... Okay, at this point, surely the fight's over, right guys? Is the fight over? Okay, the fight's over. Alright, I mean, I think I'm gonna guess your rank now. Honestly, I mean, obviously I'm inclined to guess quite high. That fight was very, very smooth. I don't think you missed a single spell, which is very difficult on this hero, right? It is very, very hard to cast Cookie and not miss it. Oh, okay, another fight here. Actually, let's watch this, guys. Another good ulti. The thing is, okay, the reason why this is good and it gives me the signs of a high moral player is because of the lack of hesitation. A lot of players with their ultimate, they hesitate. They're like, oh, I don't know if I should use it. It might not be the best time. I might want to save it for the Jug or the Morphling. No! If you can burst someone right off the bat in a fight, more often than not, that's the play. So you kind of just assume that your team would silence him, which is good. You want to trust your teammates, guys. You know, in team fights, you have to. And yeah, just another great ultimate to secure the Brewmaster kill. So I hope you guys Roche, though. Is Roche up? Ugh, this is where it becomes bad. This Earthshaker kill is okay, but oh, this is the freest Roche I've ever seen. Oh, yeah, but that's where, I guess we'll just guess now, but honestly, if you guys Roached here, I would say that this is high immortal, but because you're not Roaching, it's probably not super high immortal, although it is hard to, you know, sometimes you just forget. After all, everyone forgets to take Roche. It's just so easy to forget about, but okay, I'm gonna say that this is, I want to say low immortal. It's at least high divine low immortal. Just, it's a very clean game, you know? Spectre's CS is a tad low, but he has 6 deaths, so, wait, no, is that not Spectre? He has 3 deaths, okay. Alright, I'm gonna say this is, I'm gonna say Divine 5. I don't want to say Immortal. I'm gonna say Divine 5 for Rip Stout Shield. I feel like it could be higher, though. I would not be shocked if he is like a rank 3,000, 2,000 player. The only reason why I say that is I feel like some of the people he's playing against are messing up quite a bit to the point where I don't think it's like high immortal. All right, let's take a look. And you are... Oh, is this you? All right, probably not Divine 5, or maybe it is. And you are... Ooh, low immortal, unranked immortal actually. So maybe you haven't played ranked in a bit. I don't really know. I know, but this is a ranked game, so maybe you are just actually uncalibrated immortal right now. Oh my gosh, guys, I was on a streak today. Besides the game where I guessed, what was it, Crusader, and they were Herald. Wow, we're popping off. But that just goes to show, guys, there's noticeable trends and things that people do in certain brackets that allow them to be in that bracket, right? It's not just a matter of luck. It's not! As much as you want to believe it, that it's Smurfs holding you back or whatever, and you could dislike this video for me saying that, but it's not! It's you! And do your teammates have bad games? Yes. So do mine, so does everyone else's. Just keep pushing on so you can be more like Rest in Peace Stout Shield. But thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, smash the like button, subscribe, and remember, there's a 50% off sale going on right now for the GameLeap website. So if you want to go watch more of my videos and you want to support GameLeap, then it would mean the world to us if you could, go sign up. It's going to help you a ton when it comes to gaining MMR and just understanding Dota at a higher level. So I'll see you there. Peace.